We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
She got away. Know what I say? She can't control. She don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up, get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab a shot on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poof, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes?
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. Matt, back in the building. Good to have you back,
as they say, dude. Yeah,
it's a Friday.
Yes,
once the weather was a little better.
It's pissing out right now in Connecticut.
Sunday, Monday should be pretty good. Just got to deal with today and tomorrow. And we have AJ joining us again. What's up, bro?
Back to back, man. Back to back.
Good to have you back. And our super producer.
Hello, world. How are we today, boys? Big games tonight.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up the Sakura menu. And speaking of that,
look at that.
We are going to start in the world of the National Basketball Association.
LeBron James at the buzzer.
All right, so last night in our crucial Game 5, we have the Bucks 123-112 over the Hawks, taking a 3-2 lead. So they are one victory away from the NBA Finals. And they did this without Giannis. Obviously, Trey was still out for the Hawks. But biggest surprise for me, and I know everyone here has to agree with me on this, I mean, this was a version of Brook Lopez we have not seen in
since
10 years.
Dude,
he didn't even make a three.
He wasn't losing.
I know, dude. He got some rebound. Dude, yamming, dude. I haven't seen Brook Lopez do that in years.
You could see it in his, like, when I was watching the game and he would have some of his finishes and his putbacks and just his passing too, like you could just see it in his eyes, like he was locked in.
Dude, they really had that pick and roll with him going on, dude. Like, but every time, bro, just he's like this, just throw it up and just fucking go yam it in.
They only won by 9, so
but
they were in control the whole game.
They were in control.
The Hawks never
it
even
was.
sniffed.
You think that was the best Brook Lopez has ever played?
No,
Not
he's had
ever,
some big.
like
he
I
was
said,
an all-star one year.
But 10 years. It's been about 10 years.
It's been a while,
Dude, you know what's crazy? When he was playing well last night, we were all at Fire Engine, and we were looking, and we were like, where did he get drafted? And it was the Nets.
Yeah.
They wasted so many of his prime years, dude. It's sad.
But he did have the foot injury.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, but he did get surrounded by just like garbage.
But besides injury, I just don't get, though.
They were so bad.
I mean, if he could do this now, where has this been, though? Like, that's why I don't know. Like, they just wanted to shoot threes? Like,
bro, and I remember, too, because he was on the Lakers for a little bit. Every single time, like the day after they would play, Brook Lopez, no rebounds. The biggest guy out there, no rebounds.
Right.
Chucking up threes, like 11 points.
You got to understand, too, Giannis was out. I don't think they've had that luxury. And obviously Middleton's going to do his thing, and they're relying on him for that. But, Brook stepped up. Like, they needed somebody to have a game like Brook had. So, where's this been? I think maybe he's had it there. He just hasn't had to. He hasn't had this opportunity.
They didn't need him to do this, basically.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And honestly, dude, you think about it. With Giannis, it's gonna cost. He can't do that, because Giannis has to be that
one going like this, to catch those pick and roll.
So it kind of,
but it's just crazy without Giannis. I mean, you look Holiday 20, 25, 13 and 6, Middleton 26.
I think the offense is better without him.
And Portis 22 points. I mean, this seems like a team that would be very good without him. If they're getting production like that.
I mean, it seems like almost like a Paul George without Kawhi situation. Like the team's playing better offensively, I should say. I'm not discrediting Giannis. Like they needed him on defense. If
obviously he's a beast, MVP, but I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
And I think on the Hawks part, I mean, there's no excuse. Giannis out of the lineup. You're outscored by 30 in the paint with Collins and Capella.
That was crazy. I mean, Collins and Capella really didn't show up.
No. That's what hurt him, honestly.
Yeah, I thought that they would kind of have a bigger impact without Trae Young in the lineup, but the Bucks and Brook Lopez.
I still think it's going to go 7 though, Barnes. Honestly,
here's the thing I want to know too. You know, say the Bucks do get it done, which I after last night think it's going to happen. You know, I think they're going to go to the finals. We obviously don't know the extent of Giannis' injury. I personally think it's not good. I don't think he has any business coming back into the finals, even if they have a chance to win it. But how do you keep him off?
Right.
You know, like, how are you going to say to him if you get there and he says, I can go, you can't play? Like, you know, do you shut him down? It's your franchise.
I know.
You signed the big contract.
Yeah.
But
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't. I as ownership, I wouldn't.
But I guarantee the plan right now is let's just hope we get to the finals and then we're going to try it. I guarantee that's what's going to happen.
It's just tough because, you know, God forbid anything worse happens.
Like a Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Or even worse, dude, like, you
Klay
know.
Thompson.
You know, I hate, you know, a player who, you know, like a Brandon Roy who had so much going for him and then constant knee after one. You just don't want that. T-Mac another. Yeah. You know, Penny another. Grant Hill another.
Right.
We've seen it. You don't want to see that. So I don't know. They know how injured he is. How, like, what's the severity of it?
Real quick, just want to give a shout out to my buddy Dan Sahagan. Just said the new intro for the show is fire. He's watching it right now.
Thanks, Dan.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Appreciate it,
bro. Thank you, my man. We all appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. See you soon, too, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Miss you, man.
Definitely. But yeah, dude. I do, like I was gonna say though before, I do think it's gonna go 7. I think when we go back to Atlanta, that crowd.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then
if Trae comes back,
7's game 7, who knows?
Yeah,
and if
Trae should come back.
They're saying game time decision game 6. I mean, I think that means he's gonna play.
Yeah.
I think
they just don't want
for this elimination game. Just give it go.
Yep, I agree too. And then we'll see what's going to happen with Giannis.
And I think, you know, possibly if they needed to, they could have tried to play him last night. But I think just because they had won the previous game, they were like, we got to just rest him. I mean, we just won. So they have Giannis. We'll give it a go.
Yep, see what we could do.
So that being said, you know, game 6, State Farm Arena, Saturday, 8:30 TNT, the possible Sakura clincher.
I don't think so.
Looking forward to that. And I think it's going to be exciting. And like we said, I think Trae will play, but Giannis seems like a big wild card and leaning towards not playing.
Yeah.
But wouldn't be surprised if they don't play him. If they lose, then I think they might
7
in game 7.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
We'll see. Injuries just suck.
I know.
They really
so
do.
Annoying,
dude. It's just how great of a playoffs would have this been if everyone stayed healthy, even before Murray not getting hurt too. I think it just would have been one of those.
Like LeBron's been the
I'm going to even Murray's injury because I think that was the start.
By AD and LeBron then too.
I know.
But I mean, it's not just an excuse though, because everybody does have their routine and what their body's used to, and it's just a shock to have a shortened offseason. I mean, just that's what they've been doing.
Everything's been fucked since last year in the bubble.
Yeah, it was tough.
The schedule was all off for these guys, but
I always thought last year, dude, Barnes and we never got to talk about this. I'm curious to think what your thoughts were. I think during the COVID, they should just not have done anything and just like not played and then just come in regularly this year.
Yeah.
Because clearly that's when it all opened up anyway.
Right.
Saved everybody all that shit. Everybody would have been rested too. Imagine all these players in every sport rested, itching to play too. Oh my God.
Well, and I think the biggest problem is they could have done the bubble earlier.
Yeah.
They waited. They were too nervous.
Yep.
And they just didn't want to leave an unfinished season.
I know.
But it's like even next
season,
it's not
to play.
I know.
They needed it.
But even next season isn't
and don't forget though, like we had nothing at that point.
Yeah.
So everybody, as soon as that was announced, I was so excited. So was the rest of the entire world. Like we needed some kind of live sports.
But then they start showing the cheese sandwiches. And the players are tight.
Yeah. Like, dude, you're on a resort.
Atrocious.
But, dude,
I would have offered.
You're playing golf in Disney World.
Yeah.
I know Tony would want to do that.
He's going fishing on the little bridge with Kawhi and Paul George.
Imagine being an NBA player and having all of Disney World open.
To yourself.
And Universal Studios.
We have to get
open.
about 50 more of those Nerf guns.
Oh my gosh.
Battle Royale,
That would be sick. Half and half Call of Duty status. Capture the flag.
But hey, I mean, hopefully, these guys get back and we have an exciting end to the NBA season.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, I mean, I think next year should be a normal 82.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still a shortened offseason. So hopefully, since it's not as short.
Right.
I might be wrong, but I think they announced they're starting on
the right time.
October 28th.
Nice. That's when they start.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's like
right around
a month and a half
It's a month
shorter still than what
the finals always start at the beginning of
because
June.
it's usually it's
October
like
to July.
End of June is the finals over.
Yeah.
Game 7.
You're talking about the off season.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be the last part of it.
Yes.
That's fucked up.
A little.
And then
the off season
and then the next one.
Once training camp starts, we're good.
October, it's all good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, we get COVID part 2.
Oh, Dark Winter.
Anybody hear about the
Delta?
Delta
Nobody
Beta
cares
Sega.
about the Delta
How about a
variant.
Delta flight? The fuck out of here.
Yeah. Elon Musk to the moon and Mars.
Oh,
jeez.
shit. Anyhow,
On that note,
anyways.
we'll see what happens Saturday. We'll see if we're going to Sakura next week.
Well,
Either way, I guess we're going. So.
and well, technically, it could be the following.
Yeah, right, exactly. So
Regardless, we're going to Sakura.
we're going to Sakura. We know everyone's pumped. But that being said, we're going to switch gears here into the world of Major League Baseball.
Giving chases Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeGrom begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna.
The wall is gone! 3-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
All right. So last night, the Yankees game, during the day, was canceled. So we just had the Mets in action. And what do you know? We had a Mystic Barbs once again. DeGrom in a 4-3 loss goes 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, and just hits the over. To Tony's dismay, we had the over-under at 2, but no walks, 14 Ks. I have to say, despite another round of TPC Sawgrass clinched, I mean, he pitched a heck of a game. I mean, what do you think, Tony?
I mean, no, he absolutely did. I mean, yeah, and he didn't necessarily make mistakes in the first couple innings. It's just, the Braves have good batters, and they obviously study DeGrom, and they know what he's going to be throwing, and those batters were sitting on his pitch choices, and that's what it is. I mean, you saw him frustrated in the dugout, throwing his glove around, getting pretty hyped up about it, and like you said, dude, 14 Ks, 7 innings still, only giving up 5 hits. I mean,
no walks,
dude. I mean, yeah, I'm tight about the bet, but I mean, dude, I don't think Garrett Cole's ever doing something like that. So.
I think he's doing that. I guess it's supposed to be tomorrow. It'll probably be Sunday, but we will talk about that. So you did get 2 home runs out of Dom Smith. McCann, another nice game, 2 for 3, but Seth Lugo, and then that play. I saw the last play of the game. I think he was a lock. He could have tagged him out at third. What do you think?
On that ground ball,
Yeah.
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
But he lost his feet. He fell to the ground, dude.
But you know what? Fall trying to tag him out. At least go for it.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's tough, and he threw it. I don't know, dude. It was tough for sure. Lugo didn't really have it. You saw him trying to key on his high fastball, which has been good in the past, but he just didn't have the location he needed last night, and you saw that. So.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, you like him in his role, like a high leverage.
Seth Lugo, absolutely, dude. Yes, I would honestly any other night he would have locked it down, but unfortunately he did not last night.
The only thing with him, I mean, I think he's great out of the pen, but we see with them, kind of having pitching shortage this year. I thought just initially they should have just kept him as a starter. Like I know he does well in the pen, but I do think he could be a capable starter. Just now at this point, you're not going to switch it back, but just kind of a thought. I don't know.
I think so. I mean, when they did use him to start a few games, and he did do well for the most part. But I mean, like you said, at this point,
you don't want to do a Jabba, Phil Hughes type of situation.
Absolutely not. Jabba the Hutt.
But that being said, I mean, a tough loss, 4-3. I mean, it's their second straight, 6 in the last 10 games. The lead's down to 2 over the Nats. I think, a few weeks ago, the lead was 6, 7 games?
6 games, yeah.
6 games. So any reason for concern here?
I mean, yeah, a little bit, especially not so much with the Mets not performing as well, but mostly about the Nationals, dude. I mean, they've just been absolutely on fire with Kyle Schwarber. He actually just tied the record with Sosa and Bonds for having the most home runs in 18-game stretch. He has 16 home runs in 18 games.
Without steroids, mind you.
Wow.
But is there like pine tar on his hands or something?
Dude, I don't know what it is, bro. I really don't. He talked about it. I could wear that hitting coach for the Nationals.
He's just a big country boy.
Yeah, I guess
that's what it is.
And you know, it's the tough one. I don't know if you saw this, but I guess Michael Kay on his radio shows yesterday said Brantley and Schwarber, they wanted to bring in, but it wasn't within the budget. So a couple $1 million.
Fucking Brantley's one of the best hitters in the league, dude. Schwarber's just
no, we don't. Why would we want a guy who gets on base? He plays good defense.
Schwarber a lefty?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, Schwarber's a lefty too. So that would have just been too good, too perfect.
Oh my God!
Make it hard on yourselves.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah.
Drag the fans through the fucking coals.
That being said, we only get 2 of these series a year. First one supposed to start tonight. We'll see with the weather. Mets at Yankees, 3-game set in the Bronx. Does say 70% chance of rain, but I guess that's been reduced a little bit. So I kind of think if they're willing to, maybe have a later start with, tomorrow looking like to be a rain out, so this way you can make up, a game on Sunday. I would think they'll give it a go tonight. So if they do, 7:05 on WPIX and SNY. Walker versus Montgomery. Just based on that matchup, what do you guys think in terms of, what type of game this is going to be?
Dude, I feel like they're not even going to play, but it'll be exciting, dude. First Mets-Yankees game of the year. Obviously, 2 solid starters, and Cole and Stroman. I hope Garrett Cole just gets back to normal, dude. That's really all I'm thinking about when I'm looking at this game.
Yeah,
I think he will, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm honestly confident. I know Tony. I can't tell though, honestly, with Tony, if he actually thinks he's not going to do good or he's just trying to get me tight. Honestly, I'm leaning towards the latter. But
I need to see something out of the Yankees tonight. If they do play, I need to see something out of them because after that game against the Angels, giving up 8 runs or 7 runs in the 9th inning.
Yeah,
absolutely pissing it down the drain. I need to see them come out and dominate the Mets like they should.
I would love to see that. And we kind of touched on this briefly yesterday, but obviously I think number one, the players are the most responsible. But besides that, out of the owner, the coach, the general manager, who do you think is most responsible, AJ, for all the way things are?
For the shitstorm.
You can't. The players go up and down. Boone's been. I really don't put it on the players. Yeah. It's either to me, it's got to go on Boone. But as I said yesterday, I've just been pointing my finger at Cashman now. Yeah. You can only defer blame so often before it's like, well, listen, you put this whole roster, and coaching staff. This is all you, buddy. Yeah. So if it ain't working and it continues not to work. It's on you. Yeah, it's just hard. And I don't like that he won't come out and say it's on me. Yeah, I don't like that. I've loved Cashman. I've loved Cashman the entire time he's been there, but I think it's time for a regime change.
It's been he's been the GM since we've been alive.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I don't know another GM. I couldn't tell you.
No, and how about another time in Yankee history where there was a GM who went 20 years with just one title that kept his job?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. George would not be having this at all.
I don't think Hal has the wherewithal to do anything. Any necessary changes or even wants that. I just think he just wants to chill with the ponies, dude. But dude, there's no hands on.
But do you think it's because I guess supposedly just the way their organization is run, how they make their money, that they lost the most money supposedly last year. But I'm saying, do you think that's why he's like that? Not that is a good reason.
But I'm sure it has something to do with it, dude. But they all lost money, bro. Right. So it's like,
can we get some input from the Yankee fan wearing a Mets jersey right now?
Don't even tell me that they're not. They don't have a ton of money in that organization.
Solve the puzzle, Michael. Solve it.
All right, boys. This is what's going on. They're waiting to lose this season so badly so then he can fire Cashman and Boone. How about that?
Hope you're right.
Why not just save it now? There's guys there that
we have the
winning
talent.
A championship, but just not put together right.
Listen, Jeter's not walking through that door.
No, he's not. He's in Miami.
Yeah, he's retired. He's got a nice.
And you just look at Cashman in general. I mean,
might suit up for the
in
Marlins.
between CC Sabathia and Garrett Cole. I mean, I guess Tanaka was okay, but still not maybe what we were thinking. Like, what big ace has he acquired? That he's been so passive with that.
That's the thing, and that's the thing we've always been really needing. But it's like, no, let's just go get more offense.
We'll develop him. Except let's
go get Stanton. Like, we really didn't need Stanton. I was not complaining. Definitely wasn't upset when we acquired him. But it's like, why?
But you needed a lefty like Bryce Harper.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And Cashman to go back to that, he's just like, well, it kind of just fell in our laps, and you're like, you'd be a fool to pass up on Stanton, which basically did happen. But still, it's like, dude, you gotta open your eyes, bro. Like, you don't need to take every single fucking thing that just falls in your lap, no matter how sick it is. Because he just won the MVP that year, bro.
Stuff. Yeah,
doesn't
my mic. I can't.
Yeah.
He's taking that, but he won't take all those other hitters you weren't talking about.
Right, that didn't cost anything.
Right,
it's not like it was $100 million contract.
So it's all ass backwards, dude. Like
it's all entitlement. The
players are the ones that have to turn it around. Obviously, like Cashman can't go out there and hit, neither can Boone. But like, dude, like, what are you gonna do? Fire all the players?
They got to put the players in a position to succeed. Like, if you look up and down the Yankees rosters, no denying that the talent's there.
Yeah.
Right. So. Again, these guys will have off days, but to be
have an
8.5 games?
They have had an off day for 80
behind
games.
Boston right now, almost to the All-Star break. So if the roster's good, coach, GM, that's where the blame goes.
100%. 100%.
It just, I think the problem is they're just too stubborn. I guess that's just like
it's a lot of stubbornness stuck in your ways.
Self-righteous, I think.
Self-righteous, dude. Yeah. Self-righteous Yankees, self-righteous Brian Cashman, and Steinbrenners.
I'm just hoping it.
Are we getting the fire Cashman petition going?
It's so hard to think that it's going to correct itself just because of it's been half a season.
Dude, that's the thing, bro. It's like at this point, it's kind of too late to rest on that laurel, dude. Like, straighten it out. It's not too late, but at the same time, it's like, dude, who the fuck would have thought they'd be this bad, bro? This late?
Yeah,
it's a year, dude.
Yeah,
and dude, I can't believe that. They passed up on Schwarber and
Brantley
and Brantley, dude. Unbelievable. I hate that.
And they're in a bind now because the deadline's coming up. Are we going to be clearing house?
They're not going to do.
Are we going to be
not
selling?
doing anything.
They're not going to guarantee.
No,
what they're going to do
is
but they will.
They're going to acquire Tim LaCastro's brother. That's what they're going to do.
Oh yes. Is he the second? Is he who's faster? Him or Tim?
Wait, who hits over 200? I forgot.
Yeah, which one?
But I mean, until they do something, we got to work.
With what you got,
with what we have. But I do have to say, I mean, it kind of seems like it's reversed. Like, not that it's perfect at all by any means yet, but the offense does seem like it's kind of catching up. But the pitching, besides Cole, has been terrible in the last month.
Dude, it's just a series of ups and downs.
Chapman's a problem.
Chapman's a big problem.
I'm so sick of Chapman.
And that was always our strength. It was our bullpen.
The starting pitching was sick, or a month and a half ago, whatever. Then they suck, and the offense was good, and now they suck, and now everything sucks. So it can never just come together. It's just been in peaks and valleys all season, dude. It's just they're so inconsistent.
Always just like waiting, like, oh, we'll get it together. We'll get it together. Now it's like you're looking at the calendar because I remember back in like late May, being like, all right, we'll find our groove. But now it's deep in the season. It's like I'm hitting the panic button.
Yeah, so am I.
I mean, the only good thing to say
but I am because I really at this point I don't even care.
I am, but I am.
The only good.
I am. But
what up, Renee?
Reneezy,
Mrs. G,
and also Mrs. G. Yeah. Always the first
so
one.
The White Sox just benched. I'm sorry, they just sent down. What's his name? Yaz.
Oh, Mercedes
to AAA.
Really?
Because he batted 180 in June.
Yeah,
and he's one of their best players. Yeah. How the fuck, if you're the Yankees, you're not sending these guys? Clint Frazier, see ya. Yeah. Back to AAA.
Yeah. Well, he's always been back and forth to AAA.
See ya. Yeah. Go to AAA or just get out.
Yeah, that was a big question mark for me when we traded for Odor. Like,
the
only thing Odor is known for is clocking the shit out of Jose Bautista, like hitting him with a mean right hook. Other than that, how do you even say his name? Rudned.
One other thing I was going to say too. Oh fuck! What was I going?
Oh
with
no.
Like send all those guys down.
Bring up the young
boys. Yeah, definitely bring up the young bucks.
I mean, I think I've been talking about this for 2 months at least.
We've been talking about it for so long and they're not doing anything.
You're telling me that those guys might not be able to do anything like better?
No, they brought up Chris Gittins for 5 games.
Yeah,
they brought up Florial for one. Tony,
dude, send
Garcia 2
Send
starts.
Glaber down, dude. Send Glaber down. Send Frazier down. Get rid of Odor. Send his
obviously
ass
get
down,
rid of
bro.
Gardy.
Get rid of Gardner.
Love him,
I
but
mean,
hate him at the
I
same
know,
time.
I know,
Like he's just like that classic
dude,
Yankee,
yes.
player Gardy. But
It'd be
like,
way
buddy,
better if he was better.
Have him take over as manager for Boone. Honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that would be good.
Who, Gardy?
Yeah.
I would love that.
A little player manager action.
And let him do it.
But I guess there's a lot to be determined. So like we said, tonight Walker versus Montgomery, tomorrow Stroman Cole, and Sunday McGill versus TBD. I'm guessing that's Tyone.
It must be, right?
I don't know who else would be up to pitch.
Maybe you'll pitch, dude.
Michael King.
Or look
maybe.
at that.
Oh,
Or
no,
Michael
it's
King.
King. It's King. No, it's King.
dude.
It's
They're
gonna
having
be King.
open tryouts right now.
Dude, what a matchup. Sunday night
McGill
baseball,
King,
McGill
dude.
King.
Triple or nothing.
So, kind of 2 parts of this question, Tony. Series prediction, and are we going round 4 with the wager?
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, I mean, we've talked about this Yankee team all season. They're poorly constructed. They're poorly managed. They've been playing poorly. They do not play fundamental baseball. They have horrific base running, shoddy defense. Their bats are extremely inconsistent. Their bullpen is now becoming a problem for them. And I'm looking at these pitching matchups right now, and I don't see why the Mets can't take 3 games here.
Wow. You're taking a
But part 2, money where your mouth is.
Well, see, no, here it is, because you
I really wouldn't be
talking-
Yeah. Dude, we're talking about,
Dude,
bro,
you're talking into these outrageous bets,
You
dude.
have everything to win,
Yeah,
and Tony has everything to lose.
No,
Like,
that's what you were
dude,
going to do last time with
Yeah.
King, though, and then I had to switch it.
I got no, because I realized King, dude, going 6 innings, less than 2
I don't want to
earned.
hear the name
Outrageous
Michael or King.
bet. First of all, outrageous bet. And even last night, DeGrom giving up less than 2 runs, still an
He's done it all
outrageous bet.
season, though.
He has done it all season, but still, dude.
That's
But still, I think the bet should be just who takes 2 out of 3 here.
I think that's
Straight
a fair
up.
bet.
Yeah.
But for what, though?
You
Triple or nothing.
triple down on the Michael.
Triple
King
down on the
jerseys,
golf?
dude.
Triple down.
Let's go.
Loser has
I mean, dude, I'm
loser
trying to
has
play
to go
some
skinny
golf.
dip in the Housatonic outside.
I want
Yeah.
Michael King jerseys. Dude. I want Michael King jerseys so
Michael
bad.
King.
Wait, so it's golf versus Michael King jersey?
Yeah.
If that's what you're about, that's what
All
I'm
right.
down for.
All right, deal.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you just lost that bet, Tony.
I don't think so, dude.
I
I don't think so, dude.
Are you pumped to rock that Michael King jersey?
Yes,
dude.
Finally.
I want it. I want it.
Finally.
Dude.
Saying that.
Come on, honestly, I think Cole's gonna have a bit of a clunker. I think
Yeah.
I
He's
think
not.
Walker.
I think you're
is-
gonna have a bit of a
Cole, no, because Cole threw a clunker his last time out. If you
Yeah.
remember,
he's gonna be
he's
locked
good.
in.
No.
Strowman's gonna get
No.
Cole has
Strowman's
been
hammered.
steadily
Strowman's getting
declining, dude.
Tell
He's getting
him everything.
steadily declining.
Listen,
Ever since the
sticky or
Sticky, he's
not.
been on the decline.
Yeah.
I think Walker is way better than Monty, and honestly, I love the way McGill. I love the way
I
McGill
love the way
pitches. dude.
McGill.
Love the way McGill. That's all I have
Dr.
to say,
McGill.
dude.
Jimmy
And if
McGill.
it's McGill versus King, honestly, even better, dude.
Oh my God! Please,
Tony.
please. But honestly, though, just on the Mets side of things, I know your thoughts on the Yankees, but I mean, what are you trying to see out of the Mets? What are you hoping to see here, just as far as how they perform? Like other than obviously winning, but just
Right, of course. I mean, their defense has been, I think, a highlight of their team this whole season. I want to see more consistent at bats from Dom Smith. He's been up and down all season. He had a big game tying home run last night. That was great to see out of him, but he hasn't been consistent at the plate. And honestly, I've been saying it again all season, dude. I want to see more of McCann, dude. He needs more offense.
Yeah.
Bro. And then if he starts kickstarting his offense, with the way Lindor's been on the up. Alonso's also been really good at the plate. I think with McNeil as well. I think we have a great lineup.
All right, so will be interesting. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can all watch a game together tonight. But I guess
Wolf
we'll
down, 8:30,
see.
see you there.
Your weather prediction, you're saying nada?
Yeah, I think they're. I don't think they're.
What do you guys think? You think rain out tonight or no?
Honestly, yeah, I do. Unfortunately,
You really see
They might start get like 2 or 3 innings in, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
But
all I'm saying is Yankee
Please.
Stadium, known as the
Bars.
best drainage system in the league
Really?
with the water. So
Dude, at least we have that.
we do have that
We got
going for us.
something, dude.
How about the stadium?
I think
leave it to Barnes to know about the Yankees having the best drainage system.
But I think you're gonna hear some fire Cashman.
They always talk about it on the broadcast.
Oh, all right.
Because they say, the old stadium,
They're
all
probably-
the water, they would just dump it on the field and it would be soaked. They always just say
That's
that.
good enough for them too. I'm sure. Man, they're so.
Also,
But
one
they
last
have the
quick
best
comment
irrigation
about
system.
the Yankees
Fuck
and the
the
Mets
team,
series
dude.
here. Like you gotta remember, the Mets are in first place, right?
Right.
And if the Yankees can get it
Yeah,
back going
whack-ass
against
division.
them, like and get on a little streak going into the All-Star break, like this could be the turning point for their season. Now, if they don't win this series, it can also be the other way around. You know,
They don't win the series?
This could be like the end of the season.
You'll
for 'em.
see.
Like, I think this series is a lot bigger than just a series in early July.
And
And
in the series, bro, you'll see me in the Ospreys nest out there.
No,
before
but
I
and you
take a header.
you talk about a tough stretch coming up. So they
Matt's
play the
gonna go
Mets.
swan dive into the
They have an
Hoochie.
off day, and then they go out west for the Mariners and the Astros before the All-Star break.
So-
Yankees. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a tough stretch in 9
Yeah, it
games
is.
there.
Dude. You would hopefully think they beat the Mariners.
The Mariners have been pretty good, though.
I know, but
yeah.
And the Astros aren't
they
banging
own
trash
Seattle.
cans anymore.
And the Astros just
So
got
maybe they
swept
have a
by
fair
the
shot.
Orioles.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I can't believe it.
But baseball, I think, is the craziest sport with that on a consistent basis. These upsets in the regular season. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all the time. It really is.
It's all the time. Baseball's the toughest sport, I would say, because you never know. Yeah, you never know, dude.
Oh, it certainly is.
Yeah.
You never know. We know.
And it's funny too because it's like the oldest sport, and how they got to all these games is just because there used to be so few teams, so they
Right.
wanted to like make their more content. But if like the league was created later, I feel like there wouldn't be more than like 100 games or even 80.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it's almost like grandfathered in a way.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. But
It's pretty
just
cool.
just a little food for thought there, and
America.
I'm gonna say. It's going to be a sweep this weekend, and we're going to see some good baseball out of the Yankees. I mean, they are due. Law of averages, Tony. So watch out for
there
it.
it is.
I don't think so, dude.
Watch out
There
for it.
it
I think
is.
we're going to do one of our golf rounds next week. We'll keep the audience posted on that. So heard you were banging them at the range.
I'm gonna
today,
go-
Yeah, we're working on some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It was. You're smacking them.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
2-1.
What-
2-1 Yanks
2-1?
series. Yeah.
What do you guys think? I mean, I know
You know
Tony
what I
said
think,
sweep,
yeah.
but AJ and Mike.
I'm gonna go with the sweep for the Yankees.
Sweep for the
Nice.
Yankees. Michael?
Michael.
Just to go against Tony.
Sweep.
Michael says
Mets
Wow,
sweep.
dude.
Wow.
The Yankee fan.
Who
Mike-
are
I
you?
want a Michael King jersey.
Who are you?
Yeah, who is this guy?
Dude, I'm telling you, he's become a Mets fan.
No, I'm not.
And I think,
You are,
dude, I
Dude,
think,
he's wearing a Mets jersey.
Honestly-
He's going against his
Yeah.
team.
dude, honestly,
want
I will say,
the
dude,
jersey.
I think as the Mets are killing the Yankees this weekend in the Bronx, you will see a lot of Yankee fans cheering for the Mets, dude. I guarantee it, bro. I guarantee it.
no.
guarantee
Now
it.
you're
It won't happen.
They're just gonna leave. They're gonna leave the
this is how you know this kid
absolutely
is from
not,
Staten
dude.
Island.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like
Oh.
not really New York. It's like
Yeah.
kind of New York, but
That's
like
not-
you know, you won't see any real Yankee
It's
fans
an island.
cheering
Yeah,
for
it's
the
not-
Mets.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's not
The forgotten borough.
It's
One of
not
the five
even in the
boroughs
realm of
of New York
possibility.
City, dude.
I forgot that just now.
See, my point exactly.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot, dude.
So that being said, we're gonna switch gears here to the golf course for a second. Rockets Mortgage Classic.
Rockets Mortgage.
Rockets Round 2. We've had some weather,
Ricketts.
but it's okay there today.
Don't go on the Ricketts tangent.
Joaquin Neiman, 10 under par
Oh, I love
after
him.
a 3 under
Bubba?
69
That's my
today.
favorite.
He's in first, and then we have tied at 9 under Troy Merritt, Chris Kirk, and Davis Thompson. And then we do also have Pat Perez, a shot back from them. And you go further down the leaderboard. I mean, not too many
Names that we
names.
recognize.
Kramer Hickok, though, is at 6 under. So,
Kramer
after
Hickok.
that close
Oh
call-
yeah,
close
Kramer,
call
my
to
guy.
Travelers, That's
I
the guy
didn't
who
know.
lost in the
I
left.
know, dude. I didn't know
Oh,
his first name was
yeah.
Kramer.
I want
Yeah.
to
That's
know
sick.
Yeah.
Hey, Kramer.
You want him to win?
When did he?
That's my guy.
When did he stop doing Seinfeld?
I think it's been a while. But
Sick joke.
also Ricky
Sick
Fowler, who missed the
Crickets.
cut last
Good,
week,
good.
6 under par, Mike's guy. So he's tied for 15th, looking for a little revival here. So
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, lot still to be determined. I mean, we see it all the time. These guys that are way down, they slide up the leaderboard on a course like this.
Since we're on golf, kind of a different from this. But what happened with Phil Mickelson?
Oh,
Did you see
yes,
what happened
yes.
with the bookie or
So
something?
what happened
Did you see
is,
that?
so
Phil's in trouble with a
yesterday
bookie?
he shot
Oh,
He's
it's like from back in the day.
He's
Let
shot
Barnes talk, dude.
he shot a 3 under par. This was actually his first round ever at this golf course or in this tournament. And then the story comes out that that said that he was cheated out of a Michigan-based bookie of $500,000 in 2007, which is just really irrelevant to anything that's going on now. So this really irked him, and already he said he's never playing in this tournament again. He's tight about this because it just I guess this was in a court record, but it's like, what's the point of this story?
There's no point.
It's just like you're trying to dig up dirt, obviously.
Right. Thanks for bringing it up, Matt.
We have some
You're welcome.
footage too.
We do have some footage.
Oh, some
so
range today.
Let's
Right.
see.
wow.
Let's see some footage here.
Dang, he likes it. Look at
Tony,
that stare
I
down.
have to say, every video I notice better and better with the still like no head movement. I noticed, dude, from the first time. Tony, man. All right, out there.
The wind was against me.
This is 22. I got less.
Probably the
How
carry
far?
was like
Yep.
in the air.
Yep.
Michael.
Oh,
Hey!
Who's that guy in the left?
Like, could you stand any farther away from the ball? Or is that what you're supposed to do?
That's what I taught you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my freaking coach.
For right.
Yeah, I went right.
I would just like to say after I corrected his stance, he hit the ball dead straight.
Yeah.
Dead straight.
Oh, the guys. That's right. The guys walking down the range.
There's nothing more.
Was just
That worked
Jose and Pablo giving no fucks right now.
Dude, that's
literally. What do you do?
let's see the big ball.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
Ready, baby?
I think he's
Ready to watch greatness.
I think he's
Tony's not. No.
That looks like a bomb. That looks like a bomb.
Sounded like a bomb.
the big one.
Watch this.
They're all big ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at that monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke his whole thing.
Great drive.
It caps out at 312.
Well, it's
So figure another 10, 15 yards. Probably. Caps
Not
out.
impressed.
Yeah, like 40.
Not impressed.
Oh man.
Oh, good shit,
But-
boys.
I can't wait to golf. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, that golf tournament.
All bets aside, dude, we gotta go golfing next week.
I'm in. I mean, let me know when.
How
Dude,
about Wednesday?
you know
Next
what?
Wednesday?
Next week, my afternoons are way more free. So,
Oh, good. I think we're going to go at night.
night golf
Night golfing.
where they got the lights.
No, I do have to say though, I wish that
headlight.
they had some golf courses here that were under the lights because
Yeah.
they do that in Florida. It's
Yeah,
like with the
it's
Yankees
nice.
playing like this, you don't think I'd rather be out on the golf course like at 8 o'clock at night? I mean,
So you
It's
think
a
they'll
whole
do bad?
different experience.
So you're saying they're going to do bad?
no,
I
I'm
think they
saying
do have a lights
as
course up
they
here.
have been, but now
Don't
you
they
know,
have a
longer
par? Don't they have a par 3 lights course?
I'm not sure.
Or am I-
Where do
no,
you think-
no, that's in Palm Beach. Nope, never mind.
Okay. But I do know Florida it's
Thinking of,
popular there.
par
But
3 over
it's
here.
like at the end of the day, I mean,
No,
just
no,
electricity.
no.
Get some
Yeah.
solar lights.
Come on, yeah, dude.
I mean, it's
not expensive.
especially with the golf boom. I mean, you're telling me you wouldn't want to play 9?
Dude, I would go
Come on.
like that.
Yeah, Smith Richardson. If you're listening, Boca's open late. I mean, you might as well have some guys out on the course. So
Yeah.
just a little
No
thought.
doubt.
there.
I have yet to play this year. Not played once.
Next week you're playing.
Next week.
Book it.
Let's go.
Wednesday? Wednesday.
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 It's in the
Hump day?
Already booked it.
Might want to check the forecast, but
But that being said, anything else you fellas wanted to add here?
I'm excited for some
Absolutely
baseball,
not.
but
I'm excited
come
for
on.
some
I
baseball.
hope we get a game tonight.
Yeah,
I think we should do- I think we should do a,
I don't want a doubleheader on Sunday.
What do you think, AJ?
I
No,
think we
I
should do a
want it.
giant live parlay on air before we go off.
Wow. I love that.
Live group parlay.
I love that.
Get it in. First
We got
game we
it.
have. We're just gonna ramble off picks here.
Let's see it.
Fly through it. First game we got Padres against the Phillies. Wheeler going for the Phillies.
I gotta say Phillies on this one. Dude.
Yeah?
I gotta go with
Yeah,
Wheeler.
Phillies are home.
Who's pitching
Phillies
for
are
San
home.
Phillies
Diego?
are home. Wheeler's pitching for the Phillies.
No, who's pitching for San Diego?
Oh,
Paddock.
Paddock. No, honestly, I'm my pick's the Padres. I don't know. I just don't like the Phillies.
You know what it is for me, bro?
I'm listening in
With
the barns.
San Diego, bro. Tatis.
Okay.
Tatis. I
All
feel
right, so we got the
I think
Padres.
Wheeler, the way he's been pitching, can shut him down. dude.
Next up, we have Brewers and Pirates. This should be an easy one.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta go.
Yeah, we
Brewers.
can't go against them.
Brewers across the board.
Dodgers Nationals
I
with
hope the
Scherzer
Phillies
on the
win.
mound against Urias.
Gotta go Nats.
Yeah,
Gotta go
Scherzer,
Nats
come
with
on,
Scherzer.
dude.
They
Yeah,
are the
they're-
dog.
they're
They
home.
are the
Home
dog.
dogs. You
Home
take the
dog.
home dogs. Home dogs play.
in
All right,
DC.
we got the Cubs and the Reds with Sonny Gray on the bump for Cincinnati.
First start
I
back
hate
after
Sonny
the
Gray.
IL. Gonna get absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
Gray, dude.
Yeah, Cubs.
Oh my God.
Cubs in a rout.
Cubs in a
Cubs in a
rout.
rout. That's the mortal lock of the night, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anthony Rizzo's
All
on
right.
deep, dude.
Then we got
Bryant.
now here we go. Might be a bit of a
Great,
trap game, but we got Miami against Atlanta.
Atlanta hammered.
All the way, yeah, they're on fire.
Another 20 spot for Atlanta tonight.
Okay. Cardinals against the Rockies in Colorado
Cardinals
against
again.
Gonzalez against Oviedo.
Goldschmidt and Arenado combined for 5 homers.
Yeah.
In a rout.
Did they win last
Yeah,
time?
let's go with
Cardinals
St.
won
Louis.
last night.
Did the Cardinals win last
Yeah.
night? They did win last
Why
night.
can't they win again? It's Coors Field.
Yeah,
Arenado had
Ball's
a
gonna be
standing
flying out.
O, dude.
Arenado
Yeah.
is former.
He had a standing
former
O.
stadium.
Now.
Standing O, dude.
The pick that was wrong yesterday.
Yes.
The Giants against the D-backs.
I think the
Arizona
Giants are
beat
not
them.
going to drop another one.
Yeah,
They're not.
Let's go with
What, Alex Wood on the bump, right?
We got Alex Wood against Gallon, or Gallon,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Tampa Bay against Toronto.
That's a tough one. Dude.
Patino against Manoah. We can leave it out.
We can leave it out, but if I had to pick, Manoah has some good stuff.
Manoah
so
has
I'd go
some
with
rough.
Flash Jr.,
Yeah,
the
I
leading
would-
vote getter for the AL.
Bichette.
I would go with Toronto.
Bichette.
Oh, man,
Toronto's
we got a
offense
lot more
is-
games.
Springer's back.
Biggio.
All right, we're going to do 2 more games here. Astros against the Indians.
Astros. Indians have been sucking. I know the Astros just got swept.
McCullers
but
on
they're gonna
the
bounce back.
McCullers on the mound.
Colors?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta go Astros.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're going Minnesota against Kansas City or Chicago against Detroit.
You got to go
White-
Kansas
White
City.
Sox,
Hap's
dude.
getting hammered.
But White Sox
think
over
so?
Detroit,
No,
dude.
White
White
Sox over
Sox.
Detroit.
Dude, but
Because-
Detroit, I
the
mean, they
other
just
game is a
swept the
battle of
Indians
shit.
in a doubleheader the other
They
day.
did. They did
So
do that.
I bet against J.A. Happ any day of the week. I'm just saying.
You would.
Oh yeah.
Royals.
We could take the Angels. We're doing one more team
They're
here, so we
both
could
so
take the
bad.
Angels over the Royals. I mean the Orioles.
Do that.
Yeah. The Orioles are due for a letdown after
Yeah.
that surprising
Yeah,
sweep.
true.
So
And the Angels just we don't.
yeah.
We know.
All right, so
Ohtani
we're gonna
might
put
hit
it
a
in.
couple.
What do we got? What numbers are we talking here?
2, 4, 6.
Wow, this is gonna pay for a lot of golf.
Oh, Jesus.
Or a lot of Mario King jerseys. Either or, dude.
Mario King.
Mario King, dude.
We should just start calling him Mario King.
Okay, let's do it.
We took the Padres, right?
Mario King.
Yeah.
We took the Brewers, right?
Yeah.
We took the Nationals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took the Cubs, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Then we took Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then we took St. Louis.
Hell yeah.
Then we took the Giants.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
And then we did not do the Toronto Tampa Bay game, but we did take the Astros.
The Astros. Yep.
And then we went with the White Sox over the Tigers, or we skipped that one and we took the Angels over the Orioles. We took the Angels over the
Yeah, because
Orioles.
Tigers have actually been hot lately. And Casey Mize is starting first overall pick
Right.
a couple years back.
We got to
Yeah.
take one game off.
One game off.
Mm.
Wow, those are good picks, though.
I know. I feel like we should take the Sugar game off.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
I
that.
really
Dodgers
think-
are nasty.
National
Dodgers are nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that one out.
I would have left it. I would have left it.
Scherzer's a little heated after the Girardi
All
conversation.
right,
Oh, my
for
I've never
today's
seen him rub his head so much.
today's 18 parlay, we're booking it right now.
There it is.
I would have taken the Phillies game off.
If everything hits, 25 to win 31-55.
That is
Let's
what I
go,
call
dude.
dinner.
This is what I call degenerate.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
See you in the Wolf Den.
Yeah, sounds good. But as always, thanks everyone for joining us. I want everybody to enjoy their 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, happy
Keep
4th,
commenting,
everybody.
liking, subscribing. We will
Love
see
you
you next
guys.
week.
Share it.
Nice background.
It is a nice background. Thank you, Bob.
Mike's a Mets fan now.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.